Here, going down back at the 28.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Murray over the middle. It's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Marquise Blair, 2nd-round pick from Utah, there to bat it away.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
They do go for it. It's Murray. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go, team. Gonna be a long day. Look left. 14. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". I got one. 59's Mike. Check, 59. Ricky.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This is caught, and he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That's another Seahawks.
They'll try to run with Carson, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson taking it in, and the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. Now Wilson operating from the gun. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw is Murray. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He's got a man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain of 37.
First down.
From the gun, Murray. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
After the interception, here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Phillip Dorsett, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check 31. Check 31.
To throw again, Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
59 Mike. 59 Mike. Check, check. 59. I got you.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Mike is 59.
4th down. Here's Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
23-yard line.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And out of bounds right around the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
1st and 10.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 42 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts
8 yards.
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18 on the slant, complete to Hopkins. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Murray hooking up with Kirk for an Arizona 1st down.
Arizona.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Murray gets this one to Isabella, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. Looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Now Murray. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. To throw is Murray. Able to find Isabella. And he is out of bounds here. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. And they don't get the reception. Incomplete. So now they're down to 17 seconds remaining. And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he is in for 6. Here the Cardinals push further out in front.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And the Cardinals have got it. Going, and a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball.
Fumble on the play. Recovered recovered by the receiving team.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 39, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Shaquille Griffin with